Need you to move to my location with mortar rounds, over.
RPG, get down!
It's a big idea in places like where you can't have blood. So in an ambulance, potentially in the middle of nowhere in Afghanistan. So the Army and the Navy are very interested in supporting artificial blood. Whether it's important in a normal hospital setting for normally replacing blood is a different question.
Cultured blood will have to undergo testing in animals and then a complex series of clinical trials, again to demonstrate its safety and its effectiveness. And those do take several years to complete.
There doesn't seem to be a problem in creating a product that will deliver oxygen and stay in the circulation. So that was a big challenge, but has been essentially solved. The problem has been that it does other things. And there are really two other things it can do. One is that it can remove some important molecules in the body, one of which is nitric oxide, which is a gas that's important for controlling blood flow and blood pressure in the body. So you're removing a good molecule. The other is that they appear to generally create bad molecules. They're made of iron, so our products are like the normal blood product for carrying oxygen consists of a protein that has iron in it, so it can transport oxygen. But at the same time, that iron can what's called oxidize, a bit like iron in your car will rust. And that oxidation can be damaging when the product is outside the safe environment of the red blood cell. But it's a long way to get from the laboratory into the animal trials and the clinical trials. In particular, problems with blood substitutes are that we have to make so much of the product that, as opposed to a normal pharmaceutical, where you might make a sort of tiny amount in a pill, we have to make, an armful, so a huge amount. And there's a big problem then in making enough even to start the animal trials. And that's the challenge that people like me as basic scientists have.
When you think that there are 2.5 million red blood cells in each red blood cell transfusion, and around 10 times more than that circulating in our bodies, one can see that there's still an awfully long way to go.
At the moment, you've got to go out, you've got to recruit your donors, you've got to get the blood, you've got to bring it back, you've got to process it, you've got to package it, you've got to ensure it's safe and infection-free, then you've got to deliver it back to where it's required. All of that is a logistical nightmare, basically, with high cost. If we tissue engineer red blood cells, they're there before you.